Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Chopper to short. Swanson picks it up, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch.
Yep. Ball.
Devers leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ronald
Now the pitch.
Jr. Ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Now the pitch.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1.
No.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
1 strike.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And another foul ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. First pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, Most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 0 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Chavis has a play. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. First offering on its way. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, Christian Vasquez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired, and there's one away.
Batting it, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball two.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's ball four.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Rodriguez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time, so that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No ball.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 2-1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, off the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way.
No.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here now is Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
The 1-2.
No, that's the ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled to the left side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is a sinker in the zone, called a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Devers rounds the corner and is headed home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
No one out with a runner at second. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. A man at third with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
As a look, now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And it's in time to get him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
To the plate now, Eduardo Rodriguez, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Braves nothing. Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The first baseman.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready with the 0-2.
Ball. He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
One out and a runner on third. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. How about that?
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Digging in now, Rafael Devers. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 5-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Johan Camargo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Johan Camargo.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And no one will track it down. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Nick Markakis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. From the stretch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail 5-2. Chris Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 55, Chris Martin.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a letter high fastball swung on and missed. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball inside.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
No.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in, Eduardo Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Ball one.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. So up steps Ozzie Albies. They're trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now the pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Benintendi coming up. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball one. That evens it up 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Braves strand one. And the deficit remains 5-2. Grant Dayton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the stretch.
No. Ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
One strike.
All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Rafael Devers will be next. Another full count offering on its way. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies. On to first, and here indeed is a super double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
The 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
A ball and a strike. A 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Digging in once again, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Yeah.
2-2.
2-2.
So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Once again, a 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. You can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ryan Brazier takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Dansby Swanson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brazier offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in here and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball machine.
Tyler Flowers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3. They trail 5-2. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2 balls.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Nope.
Ball.
3-0.
3 balls. No strike.
Now here's the pitch. And a
Ball
good
4,
take
down.
there will
Take
net
it
him a
back.
base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning.
The first
One thing to
baseman.
give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is
Forward.
pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him
No
here, and
ball.
he's in
2
control.
strikes.
0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it
1
misses.
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Inciarte. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, and the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here it is, the 3-0. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Fouled off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted into center field. Inciarte's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 70.
Jonathan Lucroy will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Lucroy, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Count is full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Braves 2. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hembree, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The center fielder.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's Ender Inciarte as this is grounded foul off to the left. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And the tag gets him, but 1 run is in to score on the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So here's Johan Camargo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Braves 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Line towards center field. Inciarte is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. Ozuna is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Count even now at 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Colton Brewer, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Colton Brewer.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. To third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eduardo Rodriguez pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.